And I'm rocking with that chestnut checkers TV cake ass now.
Little Bill, showing 20s on Pirelli skills. Got you people dilated like the mix pills. No time to stop, focus only on the meal.
Man, that boy Finesse2tymes, man. Finesse2tymes, bro. You kind of crashed out with that move, dog. Who is your niggas, man? Them niggas should have told you. Man, first time that I seen that you was pumping that little boy, I say, that's a bad god doggone idea, man. That's the first thing that hit my head when I seen you with that little boy. He was shooting nice and he was that. I say, that ain't good. I don't know why your people around you ain't say, no, Finesse. That ain't really no good idea, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had a little. Now, you can have a little dude, the artist, man. You got to keep him clean. You was on papers. You can't have a little dude all in the club, smoking, rolling dice. You cannot do that, brother. That is a child. Do you know that they got, I don't know what kind of laws y'all got in Memphis. I know he living down here in Texas now, in Houston. But I don't know what kind of law, but nigga, they got child endangerment. You know what I'm saying? You doing some shit like that, boy, that's a charge. Don't you know that? You just subjecting a child on camera around to all this grown folk shit. That's a charge, bro. Down here, that's child endangerment, bro. Like, for real. Like, so I don't know who the hell gave you that advice to try to pump this little boy. But you shouldn't have did that. What you should have did, bro, you should have just mentored the little boy. Don't try to put him in the spotlight. He wasn't ready for that. You could have mentored him behind the scene till he was old enough. And you know what I'm saying? You did that shit wrong, man. Your people, they should have told you that. But then what I seen on Say Cheese, man, the boy Finesse2tymes say he turning himself in for violating probation. See what I'm saying? He say, damn, man, that's crazy. My PO just called and said they violated my probation for the shit happened with King. Finna go turn myself in. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. For the shit that happened with King. Exactly, man. I knew that was gonna go that way. Now, Finesse, man, he got on the live, man, and made a little 45-something minute video. I'm probably just let it play right here. But I'm talking about we ain't gonna listen to it because, you know, man, when dudes be trying to explain themselves about certain situations, bro, that I already knew that was gonna happen, I really don't even want to hear it, bro. Like, I really don't want to hear it, Finesse, bro. This on you. You gotta take accountability for that, bro. You shouldn't have been fucking with that little boy, dog. That was the wrong move. That was the wrong play. I don't know why they ain't tell you that. You had a bunch of yes men. You needed a nigga like me around that won't pull your coat. Ooh, I don't care you get mad. You ain't even gotta fuck with me no more. But I'm gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that know me, matter of fact, know that about OGBC. Nigga, if I see you doing something that I don't think is kosher, that I think gonna hurt you, I'm gonna tell you about it, nigga. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I don't care if you don't wanna rock with me no more. I don't give a damn. Know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't care about you if I ain't tell you that, bro. So I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, man say he ain't had number 45 days left on papers too, man. And I guarantee you some people been calling his PO. All that there, man. Cause when you be getting into it with different type of people, man, and these people know, they know your business, they know you on papers and all of that, man. Nigga making phone calls, man. Sending them videos. You know what I'm saying? All that there, man. So I don't think they really, okay, he said for a violation, am I right? Okay, they violated. Now, that don't mean he caught another charge. That mean some shit. You know, whenever you sign your paperwork, they got a little thing you sign to tell you what you can and not do. He went against some of that shit that was in that paper. That's what they saying. All right, I done been violated by the feds on supervised release before. So, like the maximum they giving you without catching another case, just with a regular violation, 2 years. That's the maximum they'll send you back for. But being that he was almost done, cause see, like I was almost done too. I had like 8 months left. So what they did, I stayed locked up for 30 days. Then they let me out on house arrest for the remainder of the time. They could do that for Finesse, but probably since he's so short, they probably just let him sitting there for that 45 days. and gone, you know what I mean? And then he'll just be cut loose after that. But in the future though, Finesse, even though you ain't gonna be on papers, dog, you gotta learn, you gotta think more clear. You know what, bro? I don't care how smart you is, how much you think you know. Sometimes you gotta have consultants, bro. Like me, I got 3 people that I trust that I can call and ask advice for. That don't mean I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna ask these 3 people that I know got genuine love, right? I'm gonna ask them what they think about this, what they think about that. Depending on what them answers are, it may, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna make me think. Like if those answers that I get from them is different from what I was gonna do at first, I probably ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like you gotta have people, cause you don't know everything. Just cause you got all the money, you got all the motion, you got all the bag coming in, that don't mean that you can outthink the room all the time, bro. Sometimes you gotta have some smart niggas around you that you trust. Nigga, it could be your mama. You could call your daddy. You could call, them could be 2 of your people. Another family member, whatever. Them could be your 3. But you need to, before you making any kind of decision like that, business-wise, you need to, major decisions, bro. I always get consultation on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because decision like this, Finesse thought that was a good idea. Man, I'm gonna get this little boy. He gonna be goddamn smoking weed, man. I'm gonna have that nigga shoot dice, man. He gonna be a little turned up thug, man. I'm gonna make a bunch of money. No, you ain't, man. Somebody supposed to stop that nigga right then. No, fam. Can that idea, that ain't working. But anyway, man, he gonna be all right, though. This is just some shit he got to learn. He had to learn. Our lessons and shit and mistakes that we make, the mistakes that we make and the lessons that we learn, they all cost. We all gotta pay for them. You're gonna have to pay for it with money, time. Sometimes the lesson you learn, you gotta pay with your life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Y'all like the video, man. Comment, subscribe, share. All that there, man. Move slow, think fast for sure. We out here.